What's good, viewer? It's your boy Don Julio. Give me that fire content. Once again, I'm representing BayAreaCompass, and I'm with my boy Jon Fifer.
Hey, what it is, man?
Man, thank you for coming in, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, you just bringing on positive energy, man. I really appreciate that. Just so what's going on with the vibes, man? You just dropped that song "Drip," or
yeah, I got the new single "Drip" out right now. I just released a new single right now. It's called "On to the Next," but I think "Drip" right now, that's what we pushing. I got visuals for that on the way. We working on the visuals, so we just trying to get that going. I've been getting a lot of good feedback with that. A lot of people been feeling it. We played at a couple of clubs, so we just working on that right now. That's a real hot track, so I think that's my one for right now.
I feel you. Do you feel like it's kind of a little bit difficult to get the traction you've been trying to get for the music you've been trying to push?
In the Bay, it's like that at times. It's kind of hard to get that push. But with anything, just you gotta stick to it, head to the grind. Be determination. You just gotta keep pushing, man. And eventually, something will come out of that. If you just you gotta stay positive. Work ethic, determination, man. I think you'll be solid, man.
Yeah. You born and raised in the Bay?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Oakland. Yep,
nice.
Born and raised in Oakland, California. Yes, sir. Yep. I've been all over the Bay. I lived, in the East. I lived in the East Oakland. 60s. I lived in the 70s. I lived in the West too, the North, man, all over the town. So I got family all over the town. So I've been all over the Bay as well, though. I'm just not limited to Oakland. I've been to a lot of states too as well. So I try to get out. I just came from Vegas.
Oh, hell yeah!
For my birthday, man.
Happy birthday,
Saturday.
Man! How old are you?
Yeah, man. I just turned 23.
23, man. Oh, congratulations, man.
Yeah, so
you made it. A lot of young black men can't say that.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah.
So I value that, and that's why. Just how you said, a lot of black men, they don't make it too far. So I try to use what I got to help everybody else out, you know what I mean? And just make sure while I'm here, I can do the best I can, and just make my mark.
What made you want to use your real name as your rap name?
Well, it's a funny story with that because I'm on like my third name right now. So
I feel you.
So at first, I initially started off with Louis Vuitton John, and that I came up with that name real fast. I didn't really think too much into it. So and then my friend, he told me like, man, the type of music you make, it don't really fit that name. You know what I mean? It's more like I'm more like I feel like I talk consciously, and I try to rap about stuff that makes sense and stuff that matters. And I feel like that name just didn't really like suit me too much. You know what I mean? I feel like having a name like Louis Vuitton John, you gotta talk about like designer stuff all the time. I like to talk about that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, man. I think I got a good amount of party records, but I just really feel like if I had the name that really suits me, which is real, because my real name is Jonathan Fifer. So I just went with Jon Fifer. I mean, you can't get any more realer than that.
Yeah,
than your actual name, man. And I had a couple other names that. Yeah, real funny, man.
Name like one of the names.
Johnny Lambo. That was one.
Johnny Lambo. Yeah. Then you're like, now I need to get a Lambo.
Yeah, man. Just off the wall stuff, man. I was like high, just coming up with shit.
Do you feel like are you high when you make a lot of your music?
Usually when I'm writing, I smoke sometimes. It varies. Or if I really want to take my time on a song, I like to be clear headed.
Yeah.
But usually when I'm laying down my lyrics, I drink. If I hit the studio and I want to.
What's your drink of choice?
I like Henny. Yeah, I think everybody likes Henny. I like Ciroc, Jack Daniels, stuff like that, man. When I hit the studio, I just get the Henny though, man, because I need that dog to come out.
I feel you. Do you feel like that gets your emotions going more?
Yeah, it just gets me going on my delivery. Get me more in the mood. Because I don't want to go in the studio flat, and I deliver. It seems like I just woke up or something.
Yeah. Are you working on like a bigger project, or are you kind of just putting out like singles? Or?
For the moment, I think we go in singles and videos. Because if you didn't know, I'm a member of Gold Toes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speak a little bit about that.
It's a distribution. I got on, man, with Thiz Latin. Talked to the guy. He got at me on Instagram, and he directed me to Gold Toes. And Gold Toes, I hit him on Instagram. And, he went to hear a couple of my tracks. I sent him a couple singles.
Nice.
And then we got that rolling. And then, my guy Alex at Gold Toes, I keep in touch with him a lot. When I need something to be converted, if I need a new single to iTunes or Spotify or something like that. So, they definitely, they keep me locked in, man.
You know, I was thinking, explain to the viewers a little bit. I don't know how much you know about it, but like, what does it take to get your song like approved to be on like iTunes or Apple Music, or like what do the streams count as? And
yeah, all right. So this is my thing. Because a lot of people ask me that too. You know, they're like, John, man, how'd you get your stuff on iTunes? You know, because I noticed you got it up there. So my thing, you know, I just did a lot of networking. You know what I mean? I got in contact with one of the guys at This Latin through Instagram. This comes just through me just going hard, just promoting my music, just sending it to different people. You know, people like it, who like my music, just keep sending it out there to people who I think will be receptive to listening to it. So through me doing that, I messaged the guy, and he put me on with Gold Toes, the distribution company, and I guess he liked my music, and he gave me Alex's number at Gold Toes, and we talked, and then he sent me some paperwork. I signed off some paperwork, and then there it was. You know, because it's a distribution. You need to have a distribution.
Wow.
If you want to have your music on iTunes, because these are the distributors, so they're going to be putting your music on iTunes, Spotify, stuff like that. So I would say just try to get linked up with a distribution. That would probably be my best.
Can you see how many like streams or how many people click your song?
Yeah. And when you sign on, because I'm through Empire, so I have my own password and everything, so I just log in. And when I log in, I can see my streams for the month, like the past couple months. Like I could easily look up, because I started about early last year. So I can check, I can date back from way till then, till now, and just look at and see how much I've grown from that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy, man, when you think about it.
Nice to see your growth.
Yeah, you know, it's good to see. And you know, when you make a certain amount of streams, you get a check cut to you.
Oh, really?
So, right now I'm making a good amount through, a month. But, as it grows higher and higher, that's just the thing with it.
It shows that, you're getting the work you're putting in. And you're starting to see
because not only will the money show, but the money is just the byproduct of you having more fans.
Exactly.
Fans coming in. So
clicking, listening.
Yeah, so it's just like, wow, I am getting paid for this, but I'm having people who are listening also.
It's funny. You remember, like, you showed me your song Drip or whatever, and I was like, okay, it's like a cool little single, whatever thing, blah blah. And then I was just like playing basketball or some shit. I was like, yeah, she loving the. I'm like, am I really singing this nigga song?
Yeah, man.
Like, it's catchy. It's catchy.
And I honestly, man, I appreciate that, man, because
I was like,
anybody, like I said, I always told my friend this. It's like, look, I performed at a couple places before, man. They weren't the most packed, but that's just what comes with it, man. Even 2 or 3 people want to hear your song, that's good, man, because, people don't really have to listen to your music.
Exactly.
It's a lot of music out there.
A lot of music.
So for somebody like me, so for somebody like me that's, just getting out there and someone's liking my songs, that's good, man. I love it. Because someone's listening, so that means that it can start somewhere, and if it can start somewhere, man, that means it can build up.
It's a snowball effect.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to be patient, man. A lot of people, you just give up real fast, man. They want results like, snap of a finger. It's not gonna ever work like that, man. With nothing.
What do you want? Like the people who are clicking those songs, those people who are giving you those stream numbers and everything. What's a message you want to tell them, from the heart, like?
Oh man, from the heart, all my fans, that stream my music, iTunes, even SoundCloud, man, Spotify. I appreciate it, man. It really means a lot. It means a lot to me because coming from someone that, is just fairly new to music. I've been with music my whole life, but, I've just been really starting to get with it seriously as about 2 years now. So I appreciate it. And I just got a lot more coming for you guys. I just want y'all to know that this just won't be a one-time thing. This is serious. This is a real deal. So I got a lot more coming. And it means a lot. I really thank you guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's a great feeling to know that the stuff I work on, like my art, is being played by someone, and I'm not even with them telling them to play it, because I hear people, I got people that, like this chick, she showed me her song, she was playing it on Snapchat, and another girl and another friend of mine said his sister saved it on her iTunes, and my friend said he works out to it at the gym, so all that stuff, man, means a lot, man, really.
It's tempting, it's also little things, like the cover art. Someone did a clean job with their cover art.
The cover art
makes you want to click it. Especially when you recently add something. I just go to my recently added most of the time, so I just be clicking it, following through, and everything.
Yeah, all about it. That's why I take with everything I do from the cover art to mix and master, and I make sure it's all how I would want it.
Pristine.
You know? Yep, crispy clean, man.
In person. Do you feel like your social media might put an image out there of you that people might not necessarily know who the real Jon Fifer is?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. And, you know, that with, you know, a lot of people making their own decisions, you know, because a lot of people are quick to judge. And, you know, we're in a judgmental time. People just, they already have assumptions before they even know me. So, yeah, I can see that, you know, especially how my page is, you know, it's a little materialistic. So people might not think I think as deeply as I do about certain things, or maybe I'm like a shallow guy or something like that. Yeah. But nah, man. And to the people who do think that right now, that's why I want to clear this up, man. Like, I'm a cool dude. Like, if you see me out, man, you can come and talk to me. Yeah. I ain't gonna be like these celebrities, man. Like.
Cause I never know, bro. Cause every time I see these artists and they always look hard as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, but they always like the coolest people. Yeah, hella well spoken, hella articulate. Like you seem like you're educated. Like you know, everything,
you know, it's a lot of egos in the music, and it's just a lot of misconceptions. So I would say to the fans who try to, you know, get to know your artists, you know, before you try to make a generalization about them. You know, so yeah, you know, that's what I would have to say about that.
Hell yeah. Do you feel like this journey has made you grow as a person more?
Oh, hell yeah, man. There's been times where I just didn't want to do it no more, man. To be real, I was done. I hit points where I just wanted to give up. You know, I didn't want to do it. Have rent to pay. You know, I've been down to my last dollars. Couldn't afford studio time. Couldn't afford cover art, man. Just a lot of stuff, yeah, man. You know, photo shoots and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I feel like it builds a lot. It builds character because, you know, the average person would just give up. You know what I mean? And just be like, nah, I don't know if music's really what I want to do. Yeah. You know, it's a lot to it. You know, it's a lot of stuff because it's a lot of stuff that comes with music, man. Definitely. It's really, it's a lot, man. You gotta be really, you gotta really ask yourself if this is really what you want to do, because. Man, you know, there's gonna be some situations that come up where you're really gonna have to question how much you really want it.
Do you think it's a matter of if you can do it? Like, I feel like even the best artist in the world, if he's not at the right place at the right time and having the right people watch, can just go unnoticed and just go, you know, skip the pond.
I think it's about who you know, you know, just seizing that opportunity, you know, because. You gotta seize that moment because, you know, you might have a chance and it just comes and goes, man. That might have been the only chance you had, but you just didn't seize it. So, you know, I always try to prepare myself for that moment whenever it is. And I just try to always network, meet new people. Anytime I'm out, I'm at a venue, I try to talk to a DJ or something to get my music out. Rather it's through Instagram. I just want to be known because I think that's probably one of the most important things as a musician, to be known and to get your name out, you know what I mean, get some type of a buzz. Because there's some artists out there you probably never heard of, man. They're probably, man, next J. Cole or some shit. Like next, like, Big Sean, some shit.
Exactly.
Like, you know, they just, you know, they never got that push, or they never had someone to back them. So I would just say just networking, man, and just hard working, and, you know, just knowing what to do and who to talk to.
What advice would you give to people who are in similar shoes to you, you know, kind of just trying to start out, kind of just trying to believe in themselves? They really don't have much to go on. What would you say to those people?
I would say to those people, you know, if somebody's in the same shoes as me, just for one, get your catalog up, man. Music, that's the thing. Keep making a lot of good quality music, and just try to network with the right people. Just always read, man. Always be learning, you know, about the business. Always be learning, you know, especially, you know, us being artists out here. You know, a lot of them don't know the business side. You know, there's more to it than just music. And that's just stuff I'm learning too. So I'm not trying to sound like I'm just like I know everything. So I'm still learning too. But this is just what I would pass on to someone else. Just make sure you know the business side of it. A lot of networking, good music. You gotta have music, visuals. I would say visuals, photo shoots. Get your image together. Make a website. You know, you want to have a website. You know. Man, even get clothing, man. Get a clothing line. Get a clothing line. You know, just try to make it into a business, man, and open as many doors as you can as possible, and just work hard, man. That's the most important thing. Work hard. and just keep faith, man. You just gotta keep going.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. So like, what's the next thing for Jon Fifer? Is it a music video? Is it a single? Is it a feature?
The next thing for Jon Fifer, man, I think we coming with the visuals. Okay. We got vlogs on the way.
Okay.
Yeah, we got.
You got a YouTube channel?
We working on that. Working on the website.
All right.
We got merch on the way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just working, man. We trying to flood it with more music.
Now you say we. That sounds like you have a team.
Yeah, I got a team behind me. I got some guys with me. You know, we working on some things, working out the business side. You know, I don't want to put their names out there yet till we finalize the business. But yeah, I got some people behind me, man. We pushing. We working on something for 2019. I think this is gonna be my year, man. My breakthrough. Get the Bay to know about me, man. Check me out.
Hell yeah. Jon Fifer, everybody.
Jon Fifer. iTunes, Jon Fifer. Spotify, Jon Fifer. SoundCloud, Jon Fifer. Single Drip, the new single Drip, and the newest single On to the Next, man.